Good morning, y'all. It is 8:30. I'm getting ready to take Doja Kitty to the vet for her checkup. I'm very excited because I just want to get that clean bill of health and make sure that she gets to get her vaccines and everything, because she still does worry me a little bit the way that she kind of strains. So I don't know if maybe she just needs another dose of that antibiotics or what. So very excited. Also, we got a new couch. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I don't know why. It's nice. It's a nice couch. It's not mine. It's my parents'. Boo-boo. Is by the fire. If she could be inside that fire, she would. She is such a hoe for some heat. All right, she freaking loves that thing. But yeah, got a new couch yesterday. Sick, massive tree. I don't know, this is my living room and dining room. But yes, gonna take Doja to the vet. So I thought maybe we could film it. Maybe it'd be kind of fun. She peed in there. She smells like piss. Gross, but we still love her. Thank you, cat. Stink. I might have to give Doja a piss. It smells very much like piss. It smells like piss in here. I apologize for your pissy ass. A mother knows. I'm glad I brought her because we need to do x-rays because she might have a blockage. And it's so crazy because you would not know because of the way she acts, but I was like, something is off. Something is off, even though she's super happy Kiki. Something's off. So she went back in here. I don't know why. The vet just checked her, but she loves people, so that wasn't a problem. But it's not gonna be a cheap vet visit. X-rays. But it's okay. We gotta make sure you're good. We gotta make sure Miss Doja Kitty feels okay. Huh? Okay. She pretend peeing. See? That's why I know you don't feel good. Doja is back there because they had to do blood work. And they have to drain her urine because she cannot pee right now because she's constipated. So they're gonna do an enema to get all the poop out. And they're gonna do, I can't remember the technical name, but they're gonna do that to drain all the pee and then do blood work to make sure she's good. So, the best little baby. We're waiting on blood work and then you gotta get poked. I'm sorry. We gotta make sure you're good, okay? Gotta make sure you can pee and poop properly. You got nothing weird going on. Okay, Doja went back. They got blood work. Her potassium was higher because she hasn't been able to pee as much, but she did pee a little bit on her towel. So that's good because it means she isn't fully blocked. But she's back there. They're gonna drain her pee and then drain her enema, and then she'll get sent home on a stool softener. But it did scare me because the procedure can be kind of because of her high potassium. So she was like, we have to hook her up to an EKG and check her heart. And I was like, and then they had to ask me if they wanted to do CPR, and I'm like, yep. So I was like scared, but she should be fine. And then she'll get her good meds, and then I will have to bring her back to do vaccines again, which is totally fine because whatever. We might as well just make another trip. This one's gonna be expensive though. So I took the towel out to my truck really quick because they took Doja back. She came in and said she's doing too good. She's getting sassy, which that's Doja. So they are going to sedate her for the rest of this procedure. I'm also going to get a drink of water because I've been here for like an hour and a half now, which is fine. Like, I got to get my cat fixed. So, and she ended up having to get a procedure done, but that did worry me when they were like, we might have to, there's a chance. And I'm like, oh my God. But I know they have to run through those kind of things. So they have to get consent before things happen. I get it. It just scared me because I was like, Doja just does not act like she's been in this kind of pain. And I noticed her peeing 2 days ago, and then she had peed on that rag because I could smell it. So she's not completely blocked, but obviously we can't have her having these issues. So I brought an extra towel just in case, which I'm glad because now she can have this one in her little carrier. I just couldn't do the smell anymore. So I had to get out of there. But I will update you guys once she's out of there. She'll be a CP girl, and then I think she said we were going to be sent home with some stool softener so that way she could be able to, keep pooping because this was constipated. Okay, unfortunately we are wasting some gas today. So they want Doja to wake up a little bit more here. Basically, she was just very constipated, but the biggest problem is because of that injury she had. So if you didn't know, about 6 months ago, Doja broke her pelvis in 3 places. We're assuming that since she was in the barn at the time, she might have got stepped on by a cow. But that injury, there really wasn't a surgery that they could do. because of the x-rays and everything, that's such a big part of the cat, so it just healed by itself. Well, her already being a small cat, and then the way that healed, it made her pelvic area back there so small, so she's gonna have to go on a specific diet to make sure that she does not have this issue moving forward. So probably gonna be expensive, but that's okay. It's okay. So fun fact, I am actually not picking up Doja today. The vet just called me, and basically she had a quite large blockage of poop essentially that she had not passed yet, and the vet wants her to pass all of it before she comes back home, just to make sure that she is fully good. So she is going to be hospitalized tonight and on IV fluids. She's doing fine. They just want to make sure that she doesn't come home and then immediately, like, if that doesn't get passed all the way, then she's immediately back to square one and sick, not doing well, and all that. So I'm totally fine with it. I would rather her be 100% before she comes home. So she's gonna stay there tonight, and I will pick her up probably tomorrow morning, and they're gonna go ahead and start those stool softeners as well. That way, hopefully she can get the rest of that out of her system. And then, like I said, she'll be on stool softeners for a little bit, and then we're also gonna switch her to a better diet. Cause that was my thing too, is I was gonna ask the vet regardless, like what kind of wet food they recommended, because I didn't really know, like I just don't know a lot of cat brands when it comes to wet food, because I've never had to. Boo Boo has always been such a really good drinker. She's a freaking fish when it comes to getting enough water in, so she's never been a concern. But obviously Doja is a very different kitty, and I want to make sure that she gets plenty of water intake, because I know that that's a big factor as far as making sure that she does not have any repeat UTIs or anything like that. So Doja is going to be at the hospital tonight. I'm sad because I want my little baby Doja Kitty, and I want to be able to give her hugs, because I know she's probably a little scared, but we will see her tomorrow. The vet thinks probably morning, but honestly, as long as I get to get her tomorrow, I really don't care. So that's the update for right now. So we will get our Doja baby tomorrow morning. Okay, so since Doja is not home yet, I went ahead and cleaned the bathroom completely, and then I got her a new litter box with fresh and a different brand litter, just because the reason why she was using the toilet could be because she was like kind of connecting and thinking that the litter box was the reason that it hurt to pee and she was straining. So gonna see if that helps. And then I did clean her food and water bowls. They're just downstairs drying. And then I know the vet said that we will be switching her to a different food to make sure that she's able to continue passing her stool no problem. So I'm not going to put any food out for her, obviously, and hopefully I'll be able to pick her up tomorrow morning. But I figure this would just be a nice clean slate to where she can come in here and feel comfortable, hopefully, and then hopefully the litter isn't an issue. And I don't care if she uses the toilet. It has been a whole debacle with people on the internet thinking that her pee is toxic to the waterways, even though we have a septic. But if she's gonna use the toilet, I don't give a shit. Sorry if that's a problem. It's her choice. Trip with my kids. Just kidding. They're going to get groomed. I'm dropping them off really quick. We alternate. So we have 4 dogs total. We have Alpine and Kodiak right here. They're 2 Husker Donuts. They're actually full brothers. And then Bella is the one that we rescued, and then my Cocker Spaniel Drama, and they switch. So like we take 2 and then we pick up the other 2 and take the other 2, if that makes sense, when they get groomed. But they're getting a new bath today, and so I just thought I'd show you the cuteness really quick, because after that I should be picking up Doja after that. The vet hasn't called me yet, but I'm assuming that I should be able to pick her up pretty soon. They just wanted to let everything pass well. So should be able to pick her up today, hopefully. So I'll let you guys know once that happens. You will be in the know. So I'm gonna get these dorks to the groomer. Hey, so I thought that I was going to be getting Doja today, but alas, probably not. So basically, the vet called me this morning, and it's a different vet, but he was the one who had Doja when she had her pelvis issue. So like, he's up to date, but basically she still has not passed all of that poop. So they just want to make sure that if she's like, when she comes home, they want to make sure she's healthy and happy and there's no issues. I will switch her to a food that they recommend with obviously some more fiber and such, because she'll need to make sure that this doesn't happen. We've been fortunate to where it hadn't happened, so it might just be a freak accident, but it doesn't hurt to just make sure that we keep her on a diet that's going to make sure that there's no issues in the future. And then the good thing too is I know what to look for now, so that'll be great. I also did order her a kitty fountain, because people said that a lot of times cats prefer to drink from a fountain. So like when it actually like feels very natural, you know? So I ordered one of those because I don't know. I know that we need to make sure she has plenty of water. So like that's why I had switched to the wet food, and now she's gonna have a water fountain. So like she's a bougie gal. We are driving on not fun roads because we got the weird like nonsense going on, but I'm finally on my way to pick up Doja Kitty. We went to the vet on Tuesday for her appointment. It is now Saturday, Christmas Eve, and I'm finally picking up Doja. I am terrified for this vet bill. I am not even gonna lie to you guys. I always am straight up with you and very transparent about how, like, from social media, I do not make as much money I think as people think. And maybe like I think a big thing too though is just realizing like how expensive cattle are, and like a lot of my expenses that I have are very different than the normal person. So like maybe if I didn't have cattle, I would have a lot more just extra income sitting around, but I don't. I live a very normal lifestyle to most people. I am very penny pinching for bills a lot of the times. So I'm scared. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because they have done x-rays every fucking day, and they have done enemas and other treatments every day, and she's been in the hospital for that many days. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little scared for this vet bill. And mainly because if it was just this one, but Drama has his big appointment in a week, and then all the cows get palpated and vaccinated and everything in a week. So I'm a little scared, but it's okay. We will make it happen one way or the other, besties. The biggest reason being, I'm kind of concerned because 2 vets have been working with her, because obviously it's been almost 5 days. So there's kind of a conflicting energy. The one vet seems very optimistic that she's just gonna need to be put on a diet to keep her, because like she was pooping fine after her, you know, so basically I've discussed it in another update, but it's been so long, I'm like kind of trying to remember if I told you guys everything. So basically when she broke her pelvis and it healed, it created a very narrow opening for her to be able to poop. But she's been pooping fine for how long? And then now she's just had this spell where, you know, something, I think it might have been, I changed her food and I was unaware that her pelvis was so narrow. So I didn't realize that maybe I shouldn't have done that as abruptly, but I changed her food because she had her UTI and I wanted to get her wet food so that she was getting plenty of water there, you know, so it's kind of, anyway. So I'm pretty sure that's probably what constipated her. So the one vet is very optimistic, like we just get her on a diet of a high fiber food to just keep that poop always a little softer, and I don't think we'll have an issue. I think she's gonna go back to pooping normally. The other vet seems a little bit more concerned that this could be a bigger issue. So he kind of worried me because he kind of made it seem like even an option was to put her down, which is not going to be an option. My cat is 2 years old. I love her. Like, there's got to be something else we can do. So he said, you know, take her home. She's still not pooping like they want to see her pooping for me to take her home, but it's Christmas Eve. And so they kind of want to see, because there hasn't been crazy success there. So they want to see if like I get her home, she gets in her normal habitat and her normal space, if things go pretty normal. So I'm going to go get her right now, and then you know, monitor her very closely, make sure she's peeing, make sure she's pooping, and then go, and as long as she's pooping, we'll probably, like I said, I feel like it'll be pretty fine. We just need to keep her on that diet, so I'll just have to buy the little bit more expensive food, but I don't care because it's going to keep Doja healthy, happy, and that's all that matters. If not, if other problems do arise, then I'm gonna have to probably see a specialist, and that worries me just because like I don't know what kind of, like, maybe reconstructive surgery or what. But what I can tell you is I'm not giving up on Doja. Like, she's a happy, healthy cat otherwise, and she's only like 2 years old. Like, I am not gonna just freaking put her down because her pelvis didn't heal the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go get Doja, and we're just gonna have all the positive vibes. I'm gonna lean more with the female vet and her opinion of how it's all all gonna go down, because I like her optimism way better. I really like the other vet too. I think he's just trying to be very realistic and trying to prepare me. Like, I don't think that he's trying to like scare me in any way. I think he's just trying to be more of the realist and like let me know of everything that's a possibility. I don't know why I was getting ready to shower and I was like, you know what, let's film the outro. Why does my brain work that way? But guess who's here? Guess who's home? It was a little Christmas miracle. Look at that RBF. Purring. So happy. Yet looks like she's still so angry. We love a Doja Queen. But yeah, she is home, and actually I had such a great Christmas gift. I cried over my cat pooping. The one vet kind of was trying to be very realistic, I think, and which is totally fine. Was just trying to be like, you know, hey, she may have like a sleeper's colon type thing where I don't know if she'll be able to contract, and that pelvis is so tiny. Like, I'm just afraid, like, I don't know if just switching her diet's going to be enough. She may have to see a specialist, like, just not being negative, but not having the best, just trying to be very real, and I think not trying to give me a false sense of hope. And so I was nervous because she still hadn't pooped those 5 days you were in the hospital. The 5 whole days, huh? But then luckily, she got home, we cuddled, we've been snuggling hardcore. She sleeps on my chest all the time. But we got home, and guess who pooped? And who has continued to poop and pee normal? This girl right here. She says, I'm sorry, I'm so expensive, ma. I poop now. Now that I'm home and comfy, I poop. So we seem to be doing good. Hopefully this can continue. She's on a special diet to keep her poop soft. It's not cheap. It's like $65 for 22 cans, and she eats a can a day. So, but it's okay, because what is the other option? We're not putting a 2-year-old cat down just because she's got a tiny pelvis. Abso-freaking-lutely not. We make it work. We make it work, Doja baby. We make it work for the Doja baby. So we are going to be running a sale this week, 20% off with the code TikTok, because, or maybe vet bills. I'll let you know for sure when I make the decision. But we got to recoup a little bit, because this girl cost me $1,200, and then Drama has his big appointment, which will be at least like $500-600, and then all the cows have their appointment next month or next week. So it's a lot of money. It's a lot, Doji, but it's okay. You know, that's what you take on when you have pets. You have to be able to make it work. Make it work, huh? I'm very happy to have you home. Are you happy to be home? I think you are. Yes. So that's the video. If you want to check out my website, heiferpleasecode.com, and if you want to join Patreon, now's a good time, because we will be having calves soon, and that is the best time to join. But other than that, me and Doge are gonna hang out, because I started my period, so I'm a little ugh. So I'm gonna clean up my room and do some laundry. But other than that, we're gonna have a chill after Christmas Day. So hope you had a great holiday. I hope this is a great angle, Doja. Thank you for choosing to be right here. I hope you had a great holiday, and continue to have a great holiday. And we're all gonna have a great freaking 2023, okay? I'm saying it, and so it has to happen. We're all gonna have a great 2023, okay? It's just the way that it works, all right? I don't make the rules. Bye.